If you look at a traditional management model that is being used in a lot of strategic sessions, they ask you to choose between product leadership, customer intimacy, and operational excellence. Now, just ask yourself the question, wouldn't it be possible that those business models are evolving right now and that we're coming in some sort of a new era where you don't need to choose anymore? If you look at product leadership, for instance, and if you look at a company like General Electric, it's a huge company, it's a traditional company, but if you look at their evolution, they have evolved from a product company to a service company. Next to that, products are still important, of course, but you see that they are becoming more and more comparable and that the differences are decreasing. So the role of product leadership may become less important in the future. And if you look at the other two, if you look at customer intimacy and operational excellence, and you look at the way that new successful digital companies are being managed, companies like Uber, companies like Airbnb, companies like every startup almost that you see, they are combining those two. They are very good in customer intimacy. They go the extra mile for their customers. They create technology that is so user-friendly that you don't need a manual. You just push on something and it works, which is amazing. But they're also very efficient. They have very small teams. They have flexible teams. They have a smart IT system that creates very efficient processes. So they are combining those two. They are combining customer intimacy and operational excellence. And I think in a few years from now, that is what's going to happen in the incumbents as well. Big companies won't need to choose anymore, but they will need the capability to combine those two, because that's what's happening in the market and that's what their new competitors are doing. So I would ask every manager, think about your industry for a second and ask yourself on which of those three existing models are you playing today and how can we merge them more and more and more to adapt the current business model to the business models of the future.